Okay, we are going to be on the very last factoring trinomials part. We still have factoring, but the factoring trinomials foldables that we've already got. So we're going to finish this one on page 111. We're going to finish the very bottom, which won't take us long. We're still going to be factoring the same way. It's just now we are going to talk about when we have to factor out a greatest common factor. And I'm getting my board here. So first, we have to factor out a greatest common factor. What that means is a number will divide into 3, 12, and 63. We got to think about what that number is. And I believe the number is 3. So when we factor out 3, I have x squared minus 4x minus, 63 divided by 3 I think is 21. But, I better check. Sometimes I do my arithmetic wrong. Not the best thing to admit. 21. All right, now I have to factor this inside the parentheses. Now, the best thing about factoring this inside the parentheses is that it is like the form x squared. It's like these. So I don't have to do the whole break it into 2. I'm just going to find the factors when it's like that. So let's do that. Factors of negative 21 and add to negative 4. Negative 21, so there one's going to be positive, one's going to be negative. The bigger number is going to be negative. So 1 times negative 21. That doesn't work. 3 times negative 7. Negative 4. That works. So remember, we just write these factors as x plus 3, x minus 7. The only difference is we now need to bring the 3 down in front, and there is our answer. So from now on, you're going to need to check to see if there's a greatest common factor or a number that will divide into all 3 numbers first. If there's not, then you're going to do it exactly how we've been doing it. Number 8. So in these, I know there's a number that's going to come out because that's the whole point in the lesson, but sometimes there won't be. You'll have to check and see. So 8, 30, and 8. I wish 8 would come out, but it won't, because 30 divided by 8 doesn't work. Does 4 work? 30 divided by 4, no, that's a decimal. How about 2? 2 works. I'm going to take out a 2. And I'm going to have to sneeze. So take out a 2, and you're left with 4x squared minus 30x. Not 30x. Don't make that mistake. Make sure you divide it by all of them. 15x minus 4. All right, now I have to do it like I did yesterday's, where I'm going to make that table, and I'm going to factor by grouping. So, factors of 4 times negative 4, which is negative 16, that add to negative 15. Okay, the larger number needs to be negative. 1 times negative 16 is negative 16. 1 plus negative 16, is negative 15. That one worked out, the very first one I tried. I like that. So, this is going to break into 4x squared plus 1x minus 16x minus 4. At the end, I'll bring that 2 down. Okay, then I'm going to group it. Okay, I can take an x out. I could take a 1 out, but there's really not any point, but that's all I'm going to take out. So I'm left with 4x plus 1. Okay. Notice this is negative, so I'll take out a negative. And 16 and 4, I can take out a 4. So negative 16 divided by negative 4 is positive 4x. Negative 4 divided by negative 4 is positive 1. Remember, I do have to put the 1. And my thing froze, so I'm going to fix that real quick. And instead of unfreezing, I just ended the video completely. So if you see a little glitch between the two, that would be why. All right, so I took out a negative 4, so I had 4x plus 1 left inside. So I'm going to write I'm going to write 4x plus 1 and whatever was left over, which is x minus 4. And I'm going to bring down that 2. Don't forget the 2 that goes in front. So there's my answer. All right, I want you to pause the video and try number 9 on your own. If there's a negative in front, you need to take a negative number out. Okay. All right, can we take out a greatest common factor? That's what we have to decide. So I've got 2, 15, 27. Can I take a 2 out? No. Can I take an x out? No. I can't take anything out of this. If you cannot take anything out, meaning you cannot, oh, we can take a negative 1. So if it is negative in front, we're going to take out a negative 1. So negative 1. Now I've got 2x squared plus 15x minus 27. So all I'm going to do is take out a negative 1. Okay. Then I've got to do how I did the other day, yesterday, where I've got 2 times 27, negative 54. And I'm looking for factors of 15. Since this is negative and this is positive, the larger number is going to be positive because this is positive. So let's think about some that will go in. I know 1 and 54 is not going to work for 15. About 2 and 27. So negative 2 times 27. Negative 2 plus 27 is 25. So that's a no. Okay, how about 3? 54 divided by 3 is 18. Negative 3 times 18. So negative 3 plus 18 is 15. So that worked. So 2x squared minus 3x plus 18x minus 27. I'll bring down that negative 1 at the end. I'm going to group them. I'm going to take out an x, and I'm left with 2x minus 3. Okay, 18 and 27, and it froze again. Today's evidently not the day to video. There you go. Look at that for a minute. Let me scoot it over so we can actually see the rest that I talked through. Sorry about that. So these were our factors. We put them here and here. We grouped them, and now we're taking out what we can take out. Something to notice, if you look at 18 and 27 and you don't know what you can take out, remember it should be a 2 and a 3. And if I took something out of 18 to make it a 2, that would be 9. So 9 goes in 18. 9 also goes into 27. So 9 is what I'm going to take out. 18 divided by 9 is 2. And then I've got that x. Negative 27 divided by 9 is negative 3. So they match like they're supposed to. Bring down 2x minus 3. And what's left over, which is x plus 9. And in front goes a negative 1. There you go. All right, so you today, you're still working on the same worksheet, but you're seeing if there were any of them that you could have taken a greatest common factor out of.